Hello, Taylor here once more. I'm doing a fun and frivolous experiment. All of the items here are what I'm using. I'm using tempera paint and acrylic paint. I've mixed white glue PVA dollar store with the tempera paint. I've mixed white glue with the glitter. I've mixed water with this acrylic. Oh, I used pouring medium by accident. Damn, I gotta put that away. I usually use gloss. So I used pouring medium to loosen up this level 2 fluid acrylic that's seized up. And I used white acrylic paint with water. There's a little bit of water in just about everything today. Normally there's not. So, I don't know if you saw the last... Oh, there's no good view of this. Short of going outside, this is the best light I've got. Let's see. No, if I push everything, it'll move. So I'm going to just pour over this. I really did not like the way that it came out. And it was an experiment, and obviously where the PVA glue was really thick, it pulled away because it pooled. Because I guess the, see how loose the canvas is? So if I had tightened it, it would not have pooled. So maybe I'll tighten this before I do this quick little experimental pour. It's all about, we've got glitter. I think this is plastic glitter, so it'll probably, hopefully, float on top. I'll probably put that towards the bottom of the cup, which will be the top of the pour. And we'll go from there. I will try to keep it shorter than last time. Be back. And on that note, I decided to use a fresh canvas just in case I like the result I get. Let's see, is everything visible? Yes, okay. So as I said before, you already know, we got tempera, glitter glue, and acrylic. So I've mixed a little bit of gloss medium, and I'm going to use that as kind of the surface. I noticed last time with the tempera paint, it actually doesn't adhere well. Maybe it's the gesso, maybe there are oils, I'm not sure what's going on there. But I want to make sure that everything glides and flows. So I really watered down some gloss medium. Not pouring medium, gloss medium. And I'm just going to rub that across the thing. Do it with your hands, it doesn't matter. See how far that goes? You can really stretch it if you water it down. Okay, so here comes the pour. Trying to do it quicker than last time. I think I'm going to put a little bit of the glitter on the bottom so it'll be on the top. And this will be a dirty pour, so to say. The higher up you do the pour, the more squiggles and variance you'll get in your pour. The lower down, the more puddling you'll get. So those are good for swipes. I'm down with some action today. And that was the glitter glue, and this is a white acrylic. And I'm going to go with the tempera paint and see how that interacts. That's really gelatinous. So I watered that down, trying to get the same consistency and texture. Isn't that interesting? So check it out, man. There's no silicone. There's nothing fancy in this beyond what I listed at the beginning, and I didn't write it out. Sorry about that. I'll put it in the description. Here's the fluid acrylic that I revived with pouring medium. I'm doing a tall pour again because I want a lot of variety. Wow, I managed to put that out of screenshot. Interesting. Again, purple is the tempera. Not tempura. No, not the cool fried food that you get at the Japanese restaurant. Tempera. I know everybody struggles with that word, and I totally can understand that. Oops, more orange, more orange. Okay, now comes the fun part. We're running at 4 minutes. I will try not to chit-chat too much. I will try to get straight to the point. I just wanted to see how these chemicals interacted. That was the whole goal. It's interesting to see, especially the tempera paint. I think that's a plastic glitter. We hope. I mean, yeah, plastic. Yeah, metal glitter will definitely fall to the bottom. Okay, here we go. Dirty pour time. Let it settle time. give that a minute. I'm actually going to hit it pause because I'm going to give it a few minutes. Okay, it's settled. I set the timer, but I'm back before the timer's done. Today's playlist, should you be interested, is Spotify's the 80s all lined up. I only really listened to 3 of the songs, but it seemed appropriate. It seemed like a good weekend song. Okay, the moment of truth. You'll notice probably that, I can't really, let's see if I can do that. See how it's really slid down? With acrylics, you usually don't get that much sliding down. It looks like there's a lot of action and breaking up of the chemistry, so this will be interesting to see what transpires. Ooh, look, it curdled. So that's the PVA, I'd wager. PVA likes to curdle. So instead of leaving, yeah, it made some type of booger. So yeah, I would say tempera, PVA, and all the stuff I mixed together. See that curdly stuff? That's from the tempera interacting with the acrylic and the PVA, and now I wish I had poured on the rejected canvas because I know I'm not going to like this. Would it have been any better or different had I not let it sit? Maybe. It's fascinating in its textures. I can assure us that we will not get cells. Well, I'm lying because look, we've got some cells popping up. So this is really interesting. The texture I'm not a fan of, but I'm a texture person, you know, so it's all about the textures. Filling in some gaps. Now it'll be interesting to see if the tempera causes all of the media to pull away from the uncovered canvas. Actually, it's kind of turning out potentially neat, but I'm not sure. That's why it's called an experiment. You don't know what you're going to get. Okay, so I've covered all that is uncovered. Let's see, get some drippage, roll it down the side. Yes, it doesn't match. It's okay. Let's see, there we go. I don't know if I should let it move more. I think I'm just going to let it sit. With how much pulling back the PVA did on the last painting, that may be a mistake. But we've got some really interesting effects going on, and I noticed that the canvas is super loose, which means the PVA will probably pull a bit, unless I can, well, let's do this. I can always tighten the canvas later. So if I kind of do that, it's probably going to make a massive dent. Will it be reparable? But maybe it'll keep it from pooling and pulling back as it dries. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of texture here. So yeah, that's that experiment. Hold on a sec. So okay, as it continues to develop, it's kind of interesting. You see a lot of texture. You see an actual dent there. Oops, well, you can't really see it because it blurred out. So there's kind of a dent there, but see how really bumpy that canvas is? And although I would have said I'm not going to like it, I'm actually starting to be quite fond of this. So maybe I will put it on my Etsy page. So there you go. Go experiment, do unexpected things, get unexpected results, and have a wonderful day. I appreciate you dropping by. See ya.